The Daymaker. Want to know the secret to having a great day? Right? Anybody interested in having a great day? Be someone else's daymaker. So this means the idea about being somebody else's daymaker is if you want your day to be made, go make somebody else's day. And there's so many different ways that you can do it, but there's some science behind it. There's a saying that goes like this in support groups. I believe this is from AA. If you want to keep something, you must first give it away. So what this means is that, we desire becoming, what we desire becomes ours when we provide it to others. Let's grab that. So whatever it is that you desire, your physical, mental, financial well-being, that becomes yours. Even if you acquire it, it becomes yours when we provide it to others. So there's two sides of that. One side is if I want to acquire something, what it's saying is give it away first. Help others get something and you'll acquire it. That's one aspect of it. But if you do acquire something, it's also saying that give it away, pay it forward, and it will actually lock in as yours. So that's a fascinating thing because very often we skip that other step. We just try to acquire something for ourselves without thinking about giving it away. So, and when we get what we desire by giving it away, that's when it becomes ours. So this unveils a potential challenge. There's always a challenge and a struggle, to get to the mountaintop, the summit. There's always a challenge of climbing the mountain. So this potential challenge is the idea of looking at the idea of giving and receiving. If we decide to be someone's daymaker today, and that's what I'm encouraging you to do. And by the way, there's no such thing as doing this perfectly. But if we decide to be somebody's daymaker today and embrace how it will enhance our lives, we may forget about the main ingredient in the recipe. Now, this is interesting. When we think about doing good deeds for others, it's okay to understand what it does for us, but sometimes we'll find ourselves, just human beings, doing things for others to get, right? So that's the potential challenge. So the main ingredient that we sometimes miss is this, idea of that, the true altruistic desire to bless another person. If we miss that, if we miss the idea of like truly in an altruistic fashion wanting to bless other people, that's where maybe it doesn't work so well. So if you want to be somebody's daymaker, part of that process is actually being attached to the joy associated with making somebody's day. So it's healthy to understand. Remember, I talk a lot about, this word selfish. We don't think, say, or do anything that doesn't have value to us. The very nature of helping somebody else makes us feel good about ourselves. So it's healthy to understand the law of giving and receiving. And it's okay to admit to a certain degree that, we do for others because it makes us feel good and unveils self-worth. I mean, think about that. When you do a good deed for others, part of the feeling of joy of helping that person is feeling good about yourself. Right? Gives you self-worth. Yet attaching to the feeling of joy when we are responsible or play a role in making someone else's day, think about that. Attaching to the joy of making somebody else's day, that's the best part about it. That's the best part about it. And if you think about it, that's selfish. If you're getting excited about feeling the joy of helping somebody else, do you see how that is something you're doing for yourself? But it's okay because you're attaching what you're getting out of it to the joy of them getting what they want. That's a great situation. That's what I love about being a daymaker. The greatest gift that we will ever receive in life is actually self-worth. And this feeling, this is what we're always trying to do before we slide into home. This feeling of being useful and helping others get what they want. If you want to shift, my take on it is if you want to get yourself into forward motion today, the first thing that I would do is I would accept the Rise Up Challenge and take care of yourself. There's nothing that you can do to shift yourself forward faster than to take your health seriously. On a healthy body rests a healthy mind. But another thing that you can do to shift right now is to help others. So the greatest gift that we will ever receive in life is self-worth and the feeling of being useful and helping others get what they want. That will automatically make you feel better about yourself if you're struggling today. So you want more views, likes, and comments from people on your social media, just as an example? Well, they do too, right? So give them the views, comments, and likes. Set a goal to make somebody's day today, and then do them a favor. Here's the interesting part. If I go do somebody a favor, or if I go make somebody's day today, and I just walk away from that, I'm not doing them a full service. So make somebody's day today, but then do them the favor of teaching and challenging them to pay it forward, right? And by doing that, what you're going to do is give them the greatest gift. And that is the idea of them keeping that as their own. Remember, if you want to keep something, you have to give it away. So if you go make somebody's day today and they say, hey, thank you so much, challenge them to pay it forward to somebody else. Otherwise, they won't be able to keep it as well. So if you're, don't become somebody that gives people gifts that that they're not going to be able to keep. You know what I'm saying? So have fun with this. Start a chain reaction that starts from your altruistic desire to help other people, understanding what's in it for you, but challenge people to pay that forward. And this makes me kind of sit back and say, in this crazy world that we live in right now, full of so much pending doom and confusion, I wonder what would happen if this message today, via the podcast or whatever, proverbially went viral and everybody followed through. I wonder if even just a couple of people followed through today. I wonder what would happen to this world. What a wonderful world it would be. So does that make sense? So I sure hope so. And I sure hope that you embrace your unlimited potential to just make this the greatest day. And remember, there's no such thing as a life better than yours. You woke up and you got another 24, your heart's beating, your lungs are breathing. And, you just have unlimited potential today, but it's going to require that you step out of your comfort zone a little bit and maybe take a left instead of a right if you've been taking a right every day. And enjoy that process. Love and appreciate you all. Thanks for being with me today, and have an amazing day.